Hello, friends. It's the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy and Mark and me. And the wrath of God is something that happens in a lot of movies, right? Angry gods.
That's right.
Godlike creatures that get angry and punish people. Irate deities, right?
Yes.
And in the Latin source of that term is Diés Irae, right? Or Irae.
Diés Iraé.
And guess what? They made a movie with that title.
So we wanted to pronounce it correctly, which I think we have. We did our due diligence. And it's coming out. It's directed by Rahul Sadasivan, and it stars Mohanlal's son. Right?
Yes.
Pranav Mohanlal. And it opens on Halloween night, October 31st.
I love the ramp up to Halloween. There's so many good horror movies out. And I love that Malayalam gave us one because they do some of the best ones.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Shall we take a look?
Let's
at the trailer.
Did you guys, or did Kathy, didn't you do like a teaser way back when on this or something? Or
the teaser with Ramesh. So we'll definitely leave a link for that. You want to check out the teaser too. That was before we knew anything. So hopefully this one will give us more information. It's only still 1 minute and 17 seconds though. Still pretty short. That's almost a teaser.
Leave them wanting more. That's what I say.
They sure do.
If anybody is watching my little logo videos that I've been doing, I did one for this. Yes. So check it out somewhere down there or in the list of stuff somewhere.
Burke's trying out some stuff where he's redesigning movie logos, and this was a current film he wanted to try. So it's very cool to see someone actually do hand lettering of a logo, not Photoshop.
Exactly. That's what's so
trying to do it really quick,
like from his brain.
Like lightning round.
I love that. So check it out for sure. We'll also leave a link for that.
Fair.
Cool.
Okay, let's check out.
I can't wait.
You ready?
Yes.
I think we're ready.
And
That looks like it.
Based on some true events.
That looks pretty cool. I love how that music score you talked about kind of did a little
that's the
I love that.
The Day of Wrath. You hear that a lot in a composer named Wendy Carlos, who did a lot of amazing film scores for things like Tron and The Shining and Clockwork Orange and a bunch of others. And she worked with Stanley Kubrick a lot and she incorporated that into her music in multiple times. You would hear that dun 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 dun.
Well, certainly the opening credits of The Shining.
Yeah,
I mean,
The Shining.
So iconic.
The Overlook. It's like, of course, that's what I think of immediately.
Sure.
Yeah.
But this was a cool trailer because it was sort of just individual scenes. You really not understanding what the story is, which is fine. But you're getting some creepy images and some interesting direction. I like that first shot of just sort of looking into that bedroom.
It was a very modern house, which
on and on. Yeah, I was going to mention that. I love that they took this really modern house and are making it creepy. It's not like an old rundown that house that's automatically creepy.
Yeah.
The fact that he looks like he might be like a rich musician or something, because they have him playing the drums. But
right.
I like the idea of this big, massive, because those houses can feel very isolating in a way because they're almost so huge and everything's kind of these
kind of cold
lines. So I love the idea of taking
modern.
that. Yeah, taking that. Dude, I mean, I love that style. But yeah, that house was gorgeous. But it looked very interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It's almost like he's either having a mental breakdown or something's really happening. It's one of those, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you can create an ominous mood just by how you shoot something or the music that you use under it.
Exactly.
And it's interesting sometimes when filmmakers do that. They'll just show a picture of the couch.
Yeah.
And then they'll show him looking at the couch.
And it's just scary for some reason.
Because it's the couch again. And
it's something we have in our house. It's something we can relate to. I have a couch. I have a bed. You know, that's so. What's going on?
I have one too.
But it also reminded me of like Parasite. You know.
Yes. Very
the glass. There was a shot with the glass with the kitchen stuff behind the glass. And I thought, wow, that kind of reminds me of that kitchen in Parasite.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
It does. It's so much like that. Same idea of like, here's this beautiful house and these rich people, but then there's all the scary stuff happening underneath.
And of course, you know, if you have a glass wall, you know, to the outside, you know, if you live in that, you go, okay, it's really cool. I can see outside, but everybody can see in.
Yeah.
You know, so there's really no privacy and like who's looking from outside that yard or whatever. So
there's this division between you and the outside, just kind of in a weird way, kind of again isolating in a weird way.
And also, if you've been in houses with the giant, huge window, the wraparound windows, there's a lot of modern houses that have these floor to ceiling wraparound windows. And if you're in there with the curtains open at night, it's completely black outside if you have the lights on inside. So I mean, it's very modern and cool, and you know, unless you have a beautiful view of downtown LA outside there. But if you're in just like a forest, which this house looks like it's in a forest or something, or in a undeveloped kind of area, when you're in that house, the windows are just these void, you know, which is kind of a thing that I think I saw a couple times in this trailer.
Yeah.
The darkness outside.
Ugh, looks very creepy. I love that.
Yeah, but either the guy is suffering from some kind of guilt that's driving him mad, you know, or there's some kind of entity in the house. And then you saw a dead person there at the end who
what was that?
Still kind of alive somehow, or a dream or a vision or
so we don't know if this is supernatural or more psychological in nature, but that's okay because it piques our interest, and it looked really good. It's something that I'd be interested in checking out for sure.
Maybe it's one of those movies that seems to be supernatural, but then you realize, wow, this could all be his mental disorder. You know, there's some movies that you can watch one way, and then when you think about it, like Hereditary or something like that, where you think about it again and you're like, you know what, this could be just a representation of somebody having a mental breakdown.
So I love how the room looks like it's a little destroyed. So what? And he looks all like, yeah, I did this. Like he does not seem concerned. So very intriguing, very cool. And then they have this big decorative thing back here that could mean
something. What is that in the back? Is that like some sort of
stained glass window or something?
Yeah.
It's either that or some sort of altar. I don't know.
Right.
Very cool. So this movie looks very cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Opening October 31st, so it's coming soon. And it says opening worldwide. So I'm wondering if there's an LA theater playing this particular one.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
Horror travels well. You know, horror goes around the world. You know,
it does.
It's distributed everywhere. So I can't wait to check it out. All right, everybody. So that looks
it looks pretty interesting, like a psychological drama, the type of thing I really like. Looks fun.
Good.
So we'll check it out, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks very much. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.